Good morning, grade 10s. So sorry for the delay, you guys. Yay, technology. All right. Fantastic. If you are in Blackboard, you're in the live classroom, give me that green check mark, please. Okay, so that I know you are up and running. You can hear me. Things are going great this morning. Awesome. Glad to see you are all here, right? Great job, you guys. Jeremy, so excited that you've joined us this morning. Glad to see you're making it in. Good job, you guys. All right. Ian, we aren't doing PE until second semester. But basically, so don't worry about PE right now. All right. We are doing that second semester with you guys. Okay. So second semester, we'll go over all of that. All right. So ADC, you guys, we are supposed to only go till about 9:30 this morning with, planning and ADC. So we'll see how it goes. I think we might have that timing down pretty good. All right. Because I'll just move my tea mug. You guys don't need to see that right now. Because I think we're, even with the late startup, you guys, we'll be okay. So today, yesterday with our lesson yesterday, you guys, we worked on famous quotes, right? Fantastic assignment to get us just started to think about, what is successful? What is that definition of success? And how do we apply that to ourselves when we look at other successful people? Today, kind of going on that same theme, except more into the broader sense of what are your personal dreams and aspirations. We're going to do the assignment called the bucket list. All right, for planning. So right now, you guys, I know some of you may be thinking, why are we doing these assignments? How does it relate to my career, right? We need to set the broader stage for you guys around your dreams and aspirations. And then we're going to tie that into your career exploration. All right. So that's where we're heading today. So that's what we're going to look at. We're going to take a look at the bucket list. Now, if someone gave you guys $1 million, I know it's funny to think about that because I can probably spend $1 million like in a day right now with the way that the economy is. So what would you do with that money? If somebody gave you just $1 million, you could spend it however you want, right? What would you do with that? And these are just some examples, right? Just to give you guys that broad sense of, you don't have to spend it like, on a car. Maybe you want to, right? But maybe you want to think about the experiences that you could have if you had that money, right? That's the big thing. So what would you buy? Take 10 seconds, or what would you try to buy or experience? Take 10 seconds and then in the room chat, just type in, what would you do with $1 million? And I'm just going to bring up the chat here so you guys can actually see. Nice, Jesse. What makes you say that, Jesse? Why is Vancouver so appealing? Yeah, Jonah now. And where would you go, Jonah? Where would you go with that yacht? Jenna. I knew you were going to say that, Jenna. Nice. I know, Jaden, wouldn't it be nice to just be able to hop on a plane and go to, I don't know, Madrid for a day and just go shopping? Oh, Leeds. That's awesome. You know what? With $1 million, you could probably buy a whole kennel. Jesse, gotcha. Yep. And Ian, sorry to say, but yeah, you probably only could travel for a couple of months with that kind of money, right? I know. Yeah, Jonah, nice. Hot. Beaches, right? Excellent, excellent choices, you guys. All right, so now I can see where your interests lie and where we're going with your bucket list. All right. So just let me bring up the PowerPoint here again, you guys. All right. So what have you done though? Now, what about if you had no money or just the amount of money that you have now, right? Because necessarily your bucket list and your life experience that creates who you are as a person doesn't necessarily have to be based on money, right? Yes, it's nice to have that wish list of everything you'd like to do if money was endless. But what if it wasn't endless? What are the experiences that make you happy on the inside, right? These are just some of well, maybe not writing poetry. That's not one of mine personally, but the first two are, I love camping with my family. I love playing sports, right? That makes me super happy on the inside. What is it that makes you happy? Again, take another 10 seconds, you guys, and then let's share in the chat as well. Absolutely, Ian, right? Good. Christina, is there any specific or just family and friends in general, just spending time with them? Good. Excellent. Yeah, Jesse, I probably knew that you'd say playing the drums. Good, you guys. I still see you guys chatting, so I'm going to give you a couple more seconds here. Yeah, sports is so amazing like that, right, Christina? When you have a team of people, amazing what that can do for your relationships with your friends. Yeah. Ian, for sure. We spent a whole month we're building a carriage house for my in-laws right now, you guys. So my whole family, me, my husband, and my 2 kids are living in a basement. We are living in a basement right now. And so so this summer, I decided to take my girls camping for a whole month. So we camped for all of July, just over at Bear Creek, just across the lake. But we got away for a whole month. No technology. It was awesome. Ian, do you guys still tent or do you trailer? What do you have? Or do you guys houseboat in the Shuswap? What do you do? So you're a true camper like us, Ian. We still tent as well. All right. Good. So excellent. So there are still those moments, you guys, and experiences that are also just as important as if you had the money to do something else, right? That was kind of the point that I'm trying to get across with this couple of slides here. So what we're going to do, you guys, is look at creating your own bucket list. Okay. What are the things that you love to do or that you think you want to experience, right, in the future, right, that you would want to do? What I want you guys to do is either type into the chat just one thing. Just choose one thing that you know wants to be on your bucket list. Or you can actually go find an image, like find a Google image and paste it on the whiteboard. I should actually give you guys, I'll give you whiteboard privilege here. And then I will also, give me 2 seconds, and I'll just gonna put up, sorry, Miss Wood, I hope that you're not using my whiteboard here. I'm just going to click on a new page to make it nice and clean for you guys. And then on my screen here, I'll bring up, here we go. Yeah, so let's try to be a little bit more specific, right? So Jesse, that's awesome. Skydiving, perfect, right? Ian, when you say different cultures, again, is there something more specific? Look at Jesse and Jonah making a connection. Look at you guys both want to skydive. I unfortunately have no desire to do that. Good on you guys. I'm scared of heights. There is no way I am jumping out of a plane. Jenna, so traveling, is there somewhere specific? Right? Leeds. Interesting. Is that the place you're named after, Leeds? See? Yes. Fashion. Right, Jenna? Right smack dab in that fashion. Oh, interesting. Good. Good, Christina. That's a good bucket list. Absolutely, Ian. Yeah. So really, Europe, you could just say Europe, right? If that's on your bucket list. For sure, you guys. Traveling's definitely on my bucket. I have been nowhere. I've been to Disneyland when I was in grade 9. Like, I have traveled nowhere. When you talk to Miss Wood, though, when you speak with Miss Wood, you can ask her about all of her travels. She travels quite a bit, right? But I think once my kids get a little bit older, we'll start traveling for sure. My number one traveling for bucket list, you guys, is India. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to visit and check out. And kind of for the same reason as I think it was Ian who said traveling the world, right? I just want to experience a different culture. And I feel like the Indian culture is completely different than Canadian culture. So I feel like I'd get that full experience, right? So I know Eric was just in Germany too, right? So Eric, I know you've done some traveling now as well into Europe, and I know you guys had a fantastic time while you guys were there. So maybe traveling now you've got a travel bug, hopefully, Eric, that'll spark some interest with you. Oh, see? Nice, Christina. That would be amazing, right? Amazing. Good, you guys. So just to bring up my PowerPoint here again, you guys. So this is what you're going to do, okay? This is your actual assignment now for planning an ADC. I want you to consider these questions, okay? And that's okay too, Eric. Because another thing too on my bucket list, you guys, is traveling across Canada. I think that would be an amazing experience too. Absolutely. So I would like you to consider these following questions, ladies and gentlemen. Do you believe that life simply happens to us, or that we can control what happens to us? Okay. So do you think that destiny happens? Basically is what we're trying to get out of you, right? And what to date has been the most rewarding or fulfilling experience that you've had in your life, and why? And then we want to get into that bucket list. So list 3 experiences that you want on your bucket list, and again, why they're important to you. Okay. And again, they can be simple things, like going camping again with your friends and family, right? Or they can be really big goals, like your guys' traveling goals, right? Those sort of things, completely wide open. So again, and don't feel that these questions, you guys, have to be constrained either. If it leads you into a different sort of direction, some of these questions, absolutely go with the flow. Okay. As long as I'm getting a sense, an idea of where your future is going, what you'd like to do in the future, that is really what I'm looking for. Okay. So when you head to your assignment, you guys, in ADC and planning, again, it's under the planning. So you'll see it under the famous quote, assignment. All right. So you can see there's the bucket list. Okay. And, that's where you want to go. And right now, that's it. That's all you're doing. And again, I believe now the question becomes, can you guys actually see it? I was just thinking about that. Did I even open that assignment up? Miss Ward, are you on it today or what? Let's see. Nope, haven't done it. Give me 2 seconds here, you guys. Let's turn that assignment on so you can actually see it. And then what I want to do, there we go. And you guys will have to refresh your browsers as well. So if you guys just want to refresh your browsers, now you'll be able to see it. Okay, it is there, I promise you guys. I just didn't open it up. Okay, so when you actually open it up, you guys, I'm just going to open it up in a new tab here. Okay, go through, make sure you're reading all the instructions. Okay, it's a pretty short assignment. All right, we do want you to do it on did I put in, I'm just going to see where. Yes, I do want you to put it into a Word document this time, you guys. All right. So once it's in a Word doc, then what I want you guys to do is I have put a tutorial in here, and you guys should be well aware as well, okay, that you need to submit it into Moodle. We've already gone over this, just like we did for the Moodle tour, okay? So just like I showed you how to submit a Word document, now there's actually a tutorial in here for you in case you forget. So before you say, Miss Ward, I don't know how to upload my Word doc, I'm going to say, don't ask me. I want you to go to the tutorial first and see if your questions can be answered there. Okay. So that is your ADC planning assignment for today. It will be due, ladies and gentlemen, it will be due on Monday because remember Friday, you don't have class. We have our hike tomorrow. So this assignment will be due on Monday. Okay. And once I get back to my office, I will put in the due date for you guys on the main page here. Okay. So that is ADC. Can we please take, are there any questions? If you are good to go with ADC, you know what you're doing, give me a green check mark in Blackboard. If you are clear on what you need to accomplish for this weekend, give me a green check mark. Awesome. Thanks, Christina and Anthony. Good, good. Perfect. Jaden, good. Thank you. Jenna, you clear on what we're doing? Awesome. Good. Okay, let's take another 10 minutes, you guys. Ooh, and I popped back up. Let's take another 10 minutes, you guys, and then we'll switch over to English. All right? So you can stay in Blackboard. Please stay in Blackboard. Okay? Yes. Yes. I am here for English today. All right? So you need to stay here for in Blackboard, you guys, but you will have to leave the live classroom and then give it about 5 minutes, and then you'll see the English 10 link come up, and you should be able to get in there. All right? You may have to refresh your browser a few times before you get that English 10 link. All right? But let's take a 10-minute break, and we'll get set up for English. All right? Okay, see you guys in 10 minutes.